Road Rep Insider presents Lanyard Lovebirds, and y'all will love this line.
Hey y'all, today on Road Rep Insider, we have Lanyard Lovebirds on showing us their line. I met these ladies at the Dallas Gift Market and they have so much energy. I wish I could have part of y'all's energy. But besides their line being fabulous, they're fabulous. So I cannot wait for you to meet them. Hi, how are y'all doing today?
We're good. Excited to be here with you.
You are so sweet to us. We know we can be obnoxious at market.
Yeah.
Oh, you were fun. You kept it fun and interesting because it was dead a lot of the time. So you kept it a lot of fun.
A little bit.
So how did you get started in this?
So we're teachers full-time still today. And as you probably know, teachers don't make a ton of money. And we have families and we have bills to pay. And we have always thought to ourselves, like, gosh, we need to do something on the side. But we just did not know what we wanted to do. We knew we needed a job on the side to help make an extra income, but just was like, what path do we go down?
We're not creative enough.
No, we're not creative. We're not artsy. I'm so not artistic.
We're not painting.
Not painting.
Oh.
And so Maddie was the one actually who went on Etsy.com and said, I want to go buy a cute new teacher lanyard. And she went on Etsy and everything was coming up for like $30. And she was like, I am not paying that. I can make these lanyards myself. So as Maddie does, she goes and orders string and beads. And
just to make my own, not as a business.
And
that's usually how it happens.
Yeah. And makes herself a little lanyard. And then all of our faculty, including myself, was like, wait, Maddie, I need that. I'll pay you. What do you want? I'm not making that myself. You make me one, please. And so it really took off. And we were just like, wow, okay, wait, what are we doing here? And so one day we were at our planning period together and she's talking about how everybody wants one of these lanyards. And I said, okay, I'm getting in on this with you. I said, am I going to be your business partner or are you going to hire me as your employee? And she goes, Courtney, you can be my business partner with me. And from that day forward, we started taking off.
Well, we started an Etsy shop then, and then now we have our own website.
Yep.
Yeah. So when did you start this?
So it was almost 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years in the spring.
2021.
Okay. Yeah.
In like April, maybe?
Yeah.
Right before the school year ended. So we had like the summer to get it started. And
yeah.
I don't know, just kind of became a thing.
It did.
That's awesome. And then you're already at market. I mean, that's a big jump for people to attend market.
That was really my goal. Not really your goal, more my goal.
Come on.
I was like, market, we're gonna make it happen. And we looked into it and we started getting into the wholesale side and we are obsessed.
Good. Well, good. How did you come up with your name?
So when we were talking about Courtney first was like, you should make an Etsy store. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. It's too much. But at the time I was selling on Teachers Pay Teachers, which is a teacher website where teachers can go and buy resources from other teachers, like for their classroom. So I sell on there, and I had started a Instagram from that called Third Grade Word Bird. And we're third grade teachers. So I would sell third grade resources to other teachers. And so that's a side note, I was going to call my lanyard business Lanyard Lovebirds. And Courtney one day was like, you love the birds. You love the birds, the third grade word bird. You should be Lovebirds. And I was like, okay. I mean, yeah, that's kind of cute. And so I was like, yeah, let's do Lanyard Lovebirds. And there we are. So now we sell everything else in the world, but we're still Lanyard Lovebirds.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome because people are always having such a hard time coming up with a name for either a product or their business. You know, it's one of the hardest things. One of my stores I struggled with for months until my husband finally came up with it, but it's tough. So that's cute. So show us some of your products.
We're sticking with it.
Well, good. I would. It's a cute, catchy name.
Thank you.
Show us some of your product.
Okay, we got a few here. So this is one of our neutral options, our O wristband keychain with the marble beads and the gold wooden hexagon bead, as well as, we call this one Gumdrop.
That's cute.
So wristband keychain.
I forgot we were talking about lanyards, but this is our newest bestseller product. A wristband keychain. It's elastic, goes on your wrist. So we've more like branched out into that. I'll get a lanyard.
Yeah, go get a lanyard, Maddie. So these, our O wristband keychains are definitely our bestseller because everybody needs an O wristband keychain.
Yes.
You know, put all your essentials on it. Easily goes on with the elastic and the silicone beads. You can just rinse them off. They don't stay dirty.
Oh,
So
that's
everybody is obsessed with these. These are our best sellers for sure.
cool. Good. Good. And you just came out with those not too long ago?
So we come out with new styles of wristband keychains. What would you say, Maddie? Every couple months, every
So
2 or 3
when
months?
they first came out,
Yeah.
our friend who owns a store in New Orleans was like, if you take those, so these are our lanyards. Let me show you this. And they always have like the gold top and bottom, that's their signature. And then we have like styles. So we call that the pop and periwinkle, this the party animal, and we have
How
names
fun.
for them. And so now we started making the O keychains and we match them to the lanyard with the same style name. And it actually started because our friend owns a very successful boutique in New Orleans called Lucy Rose. And when she was like, you need to make those beads onto a keychain in a circle. And we sat at an island one day and figured out how to make them. And now that's our bestseller by far. Everybody wants it because it just is generic. It goes for everybody. And so we started making those, and then we started adding the wallets on it. You put your ID on one side and then your credit cards and your keychain, and it goes on your wrist.
And you're at the door.
That's our main bestseller now, besides just the lanyards.
So if somebody already had a little keychain holder, the little credit card holder, they could attach it to it, correct?
Yeah.
It just hooks someone.
Okay. And then what all do they put on the lanyards?
So as teachers, we use them every day for our classroom keys and our key fob to get in each building. We also have nurses that use them that need to scan in somewhere or swipe in. Just anybody who needs identification or a key on them at all times.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So our lanyards have our ID, like our teacher ID and our keys.
So are you hoping to leave teaching one day and do this full time?
We'll see. We will definitely see. We absolutely love what we do. It's so near and dear to our hearts. But
it's hard to make it all work.
It's hard to make it all work. It's hard having 2 really full-time jobs.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Do y'all have children too?
We don't know. What'd you say?
Do y'all have children too?
She does.
I have a 2-year-old little girl who keeps
so that adds to it.
And I'm getting married in June, so maybe in the future.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
My daughter just got engaged. They're getting married, I think, in October is what they're planning on right now. Oh, all fun. Well, so what is your minimum opening order for a new customer?
Our minimum opening order is only $50. We kept it low. We found that when boutique owners or any buyers who come to us and we say $50, they're like, oh yeah, for sure, I'll place an order. It just makes them feel comfortable. They can try out our products, see how they do. We know they'll fall in love with them and do a reorder eventually, but we don't want to make it too high. We don't want to turn anybody away.
Yeah.
And
minimum. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, a lot of times boutique, like wholesalers are charging a bigger minimum because they have to order their product, where we make our product ourselves. So, it doesn't matter if you order 2 or 200, we have to make them. So why not give anybody who wants 2, they can have 2,
Yeah.
And same thing with our customs. We, people can customize the styles. So like, they'll, ask for their school colors or whatever. And they'll be like, oh, do you charge more for that? And we're like, $2, we're making them anyway. So using their colors, the only reason we charge a little more is because it is a lot of back and forth. Like, do you like this style? You want a little less white, but we're happy to do whatever anybody wants.
Well, and that's what I was going to ask. Do you do custom orders? So if you do, is there a minimum on how many they need to order?
Nope. Still that $50.
Okay. Well, that's good. And then do you have a minimum reorder as well?
It's the same amount.
Okay. So $50 across the board, no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you tell a new store that might approach you and be looking at these and thinking of them, and they're kind of like, well, I don't know how to show this in my store. What would you tell them?
So we display our products. We find the best way to display our products is on a tea stand. And Maddie actually has an example of one. And we always give this suggestion, and Maddie's really good at explaining this, but doing a pattern bead as well as what we call a solid pattern. So,
and making them go like flow, like the
colors. Right. You want it to all match. You want it to all look good together. So we always give this example, and they're like, yeah, I love how that looks. Like, I want to display just like this one. So we have it set up in our booth how we think it should be displayed in their stores.
And I think kind of you were asking too, maybe like what would make them want to buy it for their customers. And another thing is we always say, like, Courtney will tell everyone, she's like, they're washable because everybody is about convenience these days. Everybody's running here and there and here and there. And I oftentimes just don't even bring a purse. I go to Walgreens or I go to my workout class and I put my wristband on, I have my wallet, I have my ID. So we'll talk about that, how it's elastic, and people usually are like, oh my God, it's elastic, because
easily goes on and stays on. It's not going to fall off.
And then they're washable. They could be good for anybody, a mom, a kid, a high schooler that just learned to drive.
Yeah, college
really
kids
just
love them.
Good price point, so it's easy to just sell a little happy in a store, makes it easy.
Good. Well, did y'all pick up a bunch of customers at Dallas Market?
We did very well. We are very excited about where our products are heading next.
Good.
I think we calculated 49 new stores.
Yes.
So we were excited for that.
That's good, because any listeners, it was a dead market. Y'all haven't been to many markets. It was a dead market. It was really bad.
Right. Well, we were there in June
really
as
good.
well. June was our first one, and we were like, oh my gosh, what have we gotten ourselves into? There's like nobody here.
So this was better than that.
So at least we did better than June. Yeah.
That's good. That's good to hear. Well, anything new y'all have planned coming up you might want to tell us about? Or
So we have earrings being released slowly
Those
but
have 'em
surely. Yes, we started carrying our Lanyard Lovebirds earring line. So we've been releasing a few of those at a time. And then we have, anyone show? I know you've been showing.
Well, I've been showing this and I'm like thinking like other people from other states might not know what this pattern is. We're from New Orleans and we have Mardi Gras. And so I've been rocking the Mardi Gras one. But we also have Valentine's coming out and probably St. Patrick's Day. We usually do something little for ones like that. And then Easter.
Yeah.
So as they come out, we just kind of come up with new styles and then match it to the lanyard, the O keychain, and then we do backpack keychains for kids too.
Yeah.
So we'll match them all on the website so that no matter what you do, you can get it. If you like the pattern, you can get something in it.
Yeah.
well, that's cool. So y'all are in New Orleans. My son went to LSU in Baton Rouge and lived there.
Did we?
Yeah, now he's in Atlanta, but yeah, he loved it.
Got it.
He loved LSU.
Good time.
It's a good time.
Well, anything else you want to tell us about, or?
We just want to encourage people to keep working hard. We know it's a lot. We have a lot of late nights and early mornings, filling orders, shipping out, but just day by day, hour by hour if you need to, and just keep chasing that dream because you don't know what's going to pop up next.
That's right. That's right. Well, thank y'all so much for being on today. I really appreciate it. And everyone, I'll drop their website in the notes so you'll have access to them. And we hope to watch and see where y'all go from here.
Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Exciting news. Watch them on Good Morning America this Saturday, March 4th, and support the girls. Thank you to Lanyard Lovebirds for being on the show today.